Welcome back everybody to my channel, Bulls to the Wall Trading. Today is Tuesday, September 26, 2017, and this is a recap for the stocks that I saw this morning and a follow-up on the stocks that I gave out last night as far as a watch list. I ran into some broker issues again today, so I couldn't really invest in the stocks that I wanted to, or the stock that I wanted to. But you live to fight another day, no big deal. For those of you that don't know, this channel is a way for me to share my experiences, my tips, my strategies, my watch list, my recaps, just everything that goes along in the stock market. I feel like I have to pass that information down to people. If people want to learn, that's what this channel is for. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to share everything that I know. I am also not a financial planner. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinions. So please, if you are interested in doing what I'm doing, do your own research. Don't take my word on everything. And I am also independent. Nobody is funding me to push their product, their software, or anything like that. As always, if you have any questions, if you don't understand what you're looking at, or how to read charts, anything like that, please leave me a comment and I'll make a video explaining everything that you want me to explain. So let's get into it. So we're gonna go with the ones that I decided to keep an eye on last night. I'm not sure if I put this one on my watch list last night, but I'm looking at my notes and I wrote it down, so I'll just go over it really quick. Actually, I don't think I spoke about this one because the chart doesn't really look good. So I'm just going to delete that one. Now these two I know I went over. So CAPR. Let's see. Alright, so yesterday I drew my line right here, my resistance line, because that's the high point that it reached. And today my mentality was, if this stock at the open, if it could break that line, it could be a runner. But look at what happened. It broke that line early in the pre-market. So I wasn't really following this one very much, but if I was, I would have drawn a line here and would have discarded this one because this would have been an old line. So you always want to draw your line at the highest point. So last night this was the highest point, but in the pre-market it went up to here. Alright, sorry about that. I had to pause the recording. Somebody called me. So like I was saying, the old line was right here, but in the pre-market it moved above it. So you gotta stay on top of it and keep drawing your lines as the high point keeps moving forward, or keeps moving upward, I mean. So this is what I had before, this line right here, but as it moved up I should have drawn this line right here. And as you can see, it broke above and it just went up 2 cents, so I didn't miss out on much, but as you can see, it still did a little bit of movement. So let's go to the next one, CLDX. Alright, this is more the same. I drew my line right here at 314. In the post and pre-market it didn't really do much. It hung around. Our goal was for the price to go above the 314 mark. It didn't do that, it just sold off. So therefore there was nothing for us to do with this stock. So didn't miss out on anything on this one. Let's check out at ARDM. Same thing, I drew my line right here at 365. It went up in the post market, that's why I liked it, but pre-market, which is today in the morning, it dove down. At the market open and kind of went up a little bit and then sold off. Didn't miss much there either. And this is why you have to follow up on all these stocks, because you don't know what's going to happen, you don't know what it's going to do. Next one, EKSO. same thing. This one looked really good yesterday because it spiked up in the post market, but as you can see, it just kind of dove down and never really recovered. So again, didn't really miss much on that one. SRAX, more the same. The price went up, and in the pre-market it just dove down, spiked a little bit. No, actually, let me change that. Okay, so I drew my line right here, but as you can tell, the price went up in the pre-market, so I drew another line here. So last night I said I want the price to go above this, but since the price moved above it in the post-market or the pre-market, you draw a new line to where the new high is. So instead of wanting the price to cross this line, we now wanted it to cross this line. It didn't do that. So again, this wasn't in play. This wasn't a good one to keep and watch, but you have to follow through because you don't know what's going to happen. Next one is PGH. More of the same. We had our high point right here, our resistance line, and it just tanked when the market opened. So not much going on here. Didn't miss out on much. Now these two are the ones that I really had on watch. ITUS. Let's take a look. Alright, for this one, I had my line drawn right here at around 431, and my mentality was for the line to cross 431. I'm sorry, for the price to cross 431. Well, it crossed 431 in the pre-market, and it went up to 435. So I drew a new line there. And what happened? The price broke through again, and it went all the way up to 460. So I drew a new line there. So I was keeping up with it as to the new highs, and that's what you have to do if you want to be a momentum trader. You have to keep track of where the high point is. So as you can see here, it went up and it got rejected. It started up here and it got rejected, and it got here and it got rejected. So I drew my line right here because this is the pre-market, and this dark black area is the open. So as you can tell, in the open, it kind of went up a little bit, then it went down, and that's what I said last night, that there was probably going to be a sell-off from everybody cashing in their profits, but it was probably going to go back up again. And as soon as it broke that line, it just went all the way up from 460 to 495. Now when I went to go place my order on my broker, which is U Stock Trade, they had a limited quantity of this stock, so I wasn't able to place an order. Actually, I could have placed an order, but you never want to place an order if they only have a limited amount, because you might not get filled the entire amount that you want, or you might have trouble selling it. So I just had to let this one go and watch it play out. But I hope you guys can see that here is the high point, and then as soon as it broke, there was that big movement. So this one kind of hurt because I missed it yesterday because I was busy doing something else, and then today I missed it because my broker had limited quantity of this stock. So what are you gonna do? The next one is ASEA, and this one was like the other ones. It spiked up yesterday at the market closed to 271. A lot in the post market and the pre market, but it could never go back up to those 271 mark, and it just kind of sold off. So not really much going on here. And these two are two stocks that I found this morning in my morning scanner, and these were really good and they had potential as well. So this one was moving in the pre-market to 174 because it had, was it this one? One of them had some good news. Maybe they were gonna get bought out or something like that. Regardless, you can see the move up. So I drew my line here at the high point at 174, and the same mentality as at the market open. We would have wanted it to go up, but as you can tell in the pre-market, it just kind of started diving. So the chances of it coming back up were very slim, and as you can tell, it's still in a downtrend. And then MBRX was the other one that I found this morning. I think this one was this one had an FDA approval, so that's huge. It jumped 35% in the pre-market, as you can tell right here. So same thing, I found the high point, the resistance, I drew my line for reference, and just same mentality, hoping that it can come up, test that 351 mark, and go above it. But as you can tell, it didn't do that. It just kind of sold off, and it's just consolidating right now. So as you can tell, you know, the stocks that I pick out, you know, we have some winners, we have some losers, but that's just how the stock market works. This is all real-time data right now. It's kind of slow right now, but this is all real-time. You might be asking yourself, why am I making a video at 11 in the morning Eastern time when there's still several hours to go in the stock market? The reason is, one of my rules is that I only trade from 9:30 to 10 a.m. After 10 a.m. I found myself chasing stocks or trying to make something out of nothing, and that's when you make mistakes. That's when you lose money, and that's why I make these videos early, because if by 10 a.m. I haven't done anything, I'm done for the day. Plus I got other stuff I have to do for my other jobs. So I hope you guys can see the potential in these videos and see how easy it is to locate your high point or your resistance point, and you know, just hope and follow that the stock can make that movement up and break it like it did on this one right here. Oh yeah, let me take some of these lines out. It'll be easier. Yeah, right there. So you guys can see it moved up, and here's where it got stopped out in the pre-market, and then as soon as it broke it, it just made that move up. So it's fairly easy. You just have to watch these charts and keep looking at them until you get the hang of it. Again, if you guys don't understand anything, if you guys don't know what the MACD is, RSI, the volume, moving averages, time and sales, level 2, if you guys don't know any of that, please feel free to leave a comment, and I will go over that as soon as I can. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to make videos so you guys can learn. So please feel free to ask me any questions. I'll always say this, that I'm not a pro, I'm not a millionaire, I'm just a random guy, a regular Joe Schmo who learned how to trade stocks and is just looking to pass my information down. Be on the lookout for more videos. I'm going to have another video later tonight about my watch list for tomorrow. And I think that's about it. Please like and subscribe, and leave any comments regarding anything you want me to go over. Thank you everybody, and have a great rest of your Tuesday.